Welcome back to the morning show on this Monday. It's a great day to learn about agriculture in Central Illinois. And what better way to do that than with our Ag in the Classroom segment? With me now, Sarah Kaper is here from the Champaign County Farm Bureau Foundation's Ag in the Classroom program. Yeah. It's a real pleasure to have you here. And we're going to have some fun here. This looks like something the kids are just going to love.
We are. So you notice this month we've mixed science with writing, and now we're going to do a little art because agriculture can be art.
Got to cover it all.
Yeah. Got to cover it all. And if you are one of those lucky people who still has their poinsettia alive at this point in the month, congratulations to you. I heard it's good luck to keep it till Easter.
Really?
But typically a poinsettia has a 2 to 3 month lifespan.
I don't know what my life's gonna be
if you want more details about growing poinsettias, go to the U of I Extension. Don't ask me. But I do know a little bit about them because there is a legend about poinsettias, and I have taught this many times. This is a Tommy DiPaolo book that is a fantastic way to tell kids the legend of the poinsettia. And with all legends, it can change over time, and it's about a little girl who in 16th century Mexico didn't have a lot of money, and she was going to church to offer an offering, and she grabbed a bunch of foliage along the road, and she took that and she put it at the altar, and a spiritual experience happened, and those leaves turned red. Oh. And it became poinsettia. Now, poinsettias were named after Joel Poinsett, and he was the first U.S. ambassador to Mexico. And so he brought them back from Mexico and started growing them. They are a tropical plant.
Doesn't the red color come from the darkening light during the year?
Yes, there is some of that, but we've got hybrids all over the place anymore. So here's what's interesting. These are all leaves. These are not the flower. The flower is in the inside.
A little bit.
So so we're going to do a little art with poinsettias. So you can read the story with kids, and then I want you to take a Q-tip, and we're going to make a poinsettia piece of art that I think you're going to really love.
Maybe my wife will hang it on the fridge.
Yeah, maybe she will. So you take your Q-tip and you dip it in the yellow paint. That's usually the color of those little dots in the middle, and those are actually the flowers on the inside. So I want you to make 2 groups of dots. So you can see on mine little flower clusters, and they can be anywhere on your piece of white paper. Use white paper, and it's great to have heavy white paper. See mine?
Yeah,
perfect.
Cardstock.
Oh, you're doing great. Cardstock is great. Watercolor paper is great. So you've got that. That's the basis for your center of your flowers. Then cut some sponges, just inexpensive sponges in leaf shapes, because remember, this is not the flower, this is a leaf. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that and I'm going to dip that in the red. And I am going to, I'm going to make a mess on the table. We'll do this. I'm going to, even if the leaves go off of the paper, I am going to keep those on there. And I'm going to make my poinsettia just like this. And we'll wipe off that table space. Okay? So that's how that is done to make a poinsettia. You would continue that with the next one. Now, if you want to get into the hybrids, and you want to add pink, or you want to add a little ivory, you see all different colors of poinsettias. You can do it with a second color. So I've got my pinks here, and I might go in between all of those spaces like this, and I'm trying to keep Jacob's table clean, because I know how you are. So I've completed, I forgot one in one rotation.
I guess I'm just going to put a little green on mine real fast.
Yeah, and then you can add the green leaves to fill in. And if you have a little white space, that's okay. You can use watercolor and put blue in the in-between. But there is one of mine poinsettias. How are we doing over there? Hey, you're looking good.
Not bad.
And then see how I layered with the pink? So you could do something like that as well. And it really is a pretty piece. I've done this and even framed them for different things, or make cards.
Fun.
So I know this is more of a Christmas activity, but I wanted to shout out for poinsettias.
A little bit of fun.
A little bit of art.
It's
and fun.
January. This is a dreary time. You need a little paint.
That's right. And put this in your file for next year.
Put it on my fridge.
Put it on your fridge as well.
Hey, we got to go here, but if you want this lesson or more, learn about poinsettias, the book recommendation, or more, or any great lessons, head over to our website, WCIA.com.